Hi guys, welcome back to the Climbing the Rating Ladder series, part 2 of 1150 to 1200. In the last episode we experienced some pain, so we quickly stopped after the video. I thought I was dying, but actually I just really needed to yeah. Yeah, abdominal pain sorted, situation resolved, and we're actually back. Yeah, so like I was saying before, let's focus on some speed. Guys, there's a few rating points ahead of us. But yeah, like I said, I've been struggling on these 5-minute games. Oh god, he's already moved. That's why. I'm right. It's restricting my restricting my bishop's movement a bit. Guy is just blitzing out moves. Free moving stuff. Jump out. I didn't like this pawn. I'm just glad I've resolved that situation. Either way he takes, he either develops my queen or he develops a pawn into the center. Free move. Queen development. Now I've got a big center which I can start pushing. I guess I castle this side now. Let's hit this pawn. Where do we want this bishop? This diagonal looks okay. Also just come out here and it'd give me some optionality in the future. Or not. So I guess I scurry my king over, which is fine. One more move and out of danger really. You know what? I'll bring the Let's do this. I'd like to get my bishop here, eye this square from a long range. I'd like to do rook out, king in, king into the corner, then bishop back, and then queen here. But it's a bit of an exercise to actually achieve that. Not there, because the bishop will take here. My rook's here and here. Maybe push this pawn, and then this rook's protecting like the base of the pawn chain. If I take, it gives his queen lovely vision. I'd probably like to close off this side of the board. I guess he'll break here instead. Take. Take, so I just push a pawn there. Actually, I prefer this. Lock down the structure. If it did take and I took back with this pawn, it'd leave me with an isolated pawn, so I didn't really fancy that. But right, time, guys. It's time to keep telling myself. I forget. I play a lot of 10-minute games, so I'm sort of adjusting, you know. Oh, actually, this diagonal looks nice for the queen. Yeah, he'd love to trade off this bishop, wouldn't he? Yeah. I've got weak light squares, so I definitely don't want to trade off this bishop. There's an interesting structure I'm working with. Be king back now. Or maybe just pawn push to stop this knight jumping in. Yeah. Let's tuck my king away. Let's bring this knight. I also need to actually create some sort of attack. I need to get my queen out somehow. I could consider going this way. Getting in there might be annoying. Looks like he's rerouting the knight. Pleased about. If this, he takes. Alright, I'm not sure what to do, so let's just play a quick move. Improve the king's position. Up here would be nice. Up here, if I go here, it leaves this pawn pinned. It's a bit slow though, he's going to start pushing this pawn. I really need to counter attack. If I play this here, here, still not got enough pressure there. You know what, I've just got to play a move. Didn't want to do this, but I don't have time to do a better move, really. Okay. That allows this, and maybe this now. If I could get this move in, I could break out. Yeah, he didn't want me to have it. Threatening checkmate's always good. But he's got like double our time. We really need to bunker down. Hello. Nice, guys. Even though we didn't keep up with him on time, we're doing a bit better. Let's get a Queen's Gambit. Maybe I should actually play E4 systems in 5-minute games, just because they tend to be more open, and it'd favour me. Because D4's a bit closed and leads to like slower games, and I get get under a lot of time pressure. So this is beautiful. This is what we want in the Queen's Gambit. Developing these rapidly, bishop. Let's add a bit of extra defense to this pawn. But also just push. Push. Here. Here. Wins the knight. Yeah, it does win the knight with check. Picking up the knight. So now he was trying to remove our ability to capture with the knight. I can throw in this move. Not really. I think I've just misplayed this. Oh, you'd like a queen trade, would you? I mean, you can have one, but I'm going to get my rook in the center if you want it. Gotta win this pawn, that's pretty crucial. I'll let him play this. No, I'm trying to get this move in so I can take this and triple his pawns. And I think his 2-point lead would count for nothing with triple pawns. That's a really good move. Yeah, I think I'm losing now, slightly. Yeah, if I could have tripled his pawns, I'd have been fine, but... Yeah, knight jumping about, you know, causing some problems. If I go here, I could give him a check, win this pawn. If he castles, that is. So look at us go, guys. Look at that. We are ahead on the clock. What about here? Give him this. This knight is an issue. This, I can just centralize my rook, and I'm actually just improving my position, tempoing me to get a better position. Go for it. I can jump in. I'd always have. Would I have an escape square? I could jump. I think I might be getting my knight trapped if I do that. Anyway, let's trade this guy off. Annoying. Right, let's prepare to double up. That's in this pawn. Doubling up doesn't really do much against this bishop, which is just locked in on this square. Yeah, it's a lovely little outpost for him. This pawn's doing a good job of restricting this knight's movement. So he had that then. Check, winning the rook. If I didn't reinforce this rook. But like this. You get into this square. Create a little outpost for my bishop. So we're ahead on the clock. But this guy's got a good position. He's maybe winning by pawn. I mean, he is in terms of material. I mean, in terms of the engine. Wondering what the think about. Let's reinforce this pawn. We'd like to put. Well, I don't know. Let's put our pawns on dark squares really to counteract this effect of this bishop. So now that tactic is there again of check. I recapture, then he wins a rook. He's getting very endgamey now. Could go here, stop this pawn ever being pushed. Reinforce this pawn. Maybe drop the knight in after the pawn's gone. Push the pawn, drop the knight, drop the bishop back, bishop, and then push the other ones. He wants to trade now. I mean, I don't have to trade with him. Although, he'd win that pawn at the end, wouldn't he? Oh no, my bishop. I could just throw in a random move now. Takes. I've got that covered. Put these pawns on the dark squares, try and trick this bishop. Do this, it gives us more flexibility, because maybe in the future if you ever went like that, I could push this. Get back here and try and do this. Get rid of our doubled pawn. This is probably a draw. But actually he's getting a pretty active king, so gotta be careful. Oh, I didn't see that move. Yeah, that's not good. Not worried about this. Got it well covered with the king and the bishop. Rather keep the pressure on the bishop so the king can't really move. We want this pawn on a light square, so the bishop can't target it. Here. Do this and maybe route this back. Looking good now, guys. Not really got a move. Guess we try and break. It just wins a pawn with the king. If here, take here. Yeah, not looking good. Try and defend this pawn, but it's not really defendable. He just comes in. Oh, futile. Well, let's go after this pawn here. Maybe we can get a runner of our own. $12 seconds. Come on, guys. The draw. It's a draw. Wow. Yeah, he played pretty solid, I think. Let's just have a little look. Actually, I think he was probably winning. Just a very tradey, drawy game, wasn't it? Yeah, respect to that guy. It won bad. Alright, let's play some e4. I've not played it in a while. I used to do. I used to play Ruy Lopez. Yeah, there we go. That's best at Grandmaster level. I often just use the trade, but okay, fine. No, I cannot push this. I think Castlin's best. I like to play this move, get the knight behind the pawn. If I take this, it gives him a nice open rook. I do want to get it out of my way. I've got an open bishop, so it's... That is the only thing about the Ruy Lopez. This, yeah, so trying to get the queen here. Go for a quick mate here. I'm going to develop a few more pieces. I could definitely... If I go here, here. Threatening this. Here, here. Can I go here, here? Check. And then get the queen out? It's probably bad. It's probably really bad, guys. But... And this open rook's actually just probably winning. But it just looks fun, you know? Actually, no, the queen covers this square, so already my plan is foiled. I can get the queen out like that, maybe. Probably the best move. Goes here, and I get my queen in. I think that's good for me. Yeah, now I think I'm just losing. Do that. If here, here. I don't have time to do this. I do, I forgot it would check. So what's the material count? He's up slightly. Yeah, it definitely wasn't worth taking this bishop. Huh? Okay. He's sticking to his plan, but... this is fine, right? So he's trying to get in here. I go like this. Making sure there's no checks. Hit the rook. And that's just... take that. And... you get a long double up on this file, something like that. Take this pawn. Why are you trading? You know you're losing. Maybe he thinks he's not. Check. Yeah, he forks me on this square, so... like... yeah. I want to get my king really far away from my rook. There's no forking opportunities. I mean, yeah, this is fine. Gladly come into your position and take all your pawns. You want to keep checking me? Yeah. Fine, I think. Push this pawn. Don't want to let him get this move in. I can't get here because of this, but I want to bring my king back slightly. Okay. I can get my rook in now. There's got to be good, right? There's got to be careful of forks. I think I'm skewering these pieces. There's a check. Toss. Yeah. Also defending this pawn. Wow, that is annoying. Oh, that looks forky. Oh, I didn't even check. That looks like he's got a fork. But he doesn't quite. Yeah, this guy knows. Oh, no. He missed it. Right. Very lucky. Let's not give away another one. It's very easy to do. Go here. Get these pieces away from each other. What do I do? He's just... he's just going to keep attacking me until I run out of time. That's his plan. He's got another fork. Not going to miss this. Like, what do you do in that position? How do you even force the win? Like, obviously, if I had unlimited time, it'd be an easy win, but got 2 minutes left to just clean up. That's frustrating, guys. Because they're not even playing chess, they're just messing around, attacking you, just checking you for no reason. Like, there's no way they can checkmate you with 2 knights. They're just doing it to waste your time. It's not even chess. What's this? This looks weird. An opposite Queen's Gambit sort of thing. Probably called something. Queen's Pawn. We're protecting this. Could just play Queen's Gambit all the time, couldn't you, with white and black? Probably doesn't work with black. Gambits don't tend to be as good. Black move seconds, they're always a move behind. So let's try and get a couple more wins, get to that goal of 1200. But do we... Good sack. Probably not good. Where's he going to castle? If I take this, it'd ruin his castling, right? So I know it's a weird move, but... Queen out here, hitting this, eventually. A bishop. So it's good to have a few moves, like, in the cauldron, just brewing. Could defend like this. I'll just push that. Bound to double your pawns up here, because you can trade it off. Okay. That's one way to do it. That slow mouse move just felt sarcastic. Sorry. Sorry, Kazan Mumafa. Mahmudifa. Well, we're up a piece, so let's trade. Last time we did this though, guys, we know what happened. Part 1. The queen best. On this diagonal, I think. Ganon, there's not a pawn that's going to fork these 2 pieces. Whenever you put 2 pieces like this, have a quick scan. Gonna do not too. You can jump in, but it doesn't seem too bad. Push him away. Take my bishop if he wants it. Give me an open rook, I guess. Yeah, nice. I'm actually happy with this structure. Like, these double pawns aren't really bad because they're in a big chain. And I can trade the doubled pawn off as such. Although this pawn structure does open this bishop right up. Let's put some pawns on dark squares to counteract that bishop. Or just trade it off with my dark square bishop. Let's undouble. Here, work. Okay. I'll give up control of the dark squares temporarily. But I need to, if I can do this, get this bishop out, then I'm pretty happy. Actually, this looks super strong. So if this is this, winning the queen. Let's pretend I've just blundered that. Go on, take it, quick, don't think about it. Oh no, he's thinking about it again. He's realised. Oh no. Well, why didn't you take my rook? It's understandable if you took the rook, because he just, you take a rook, don't you? Out of instinct. But could he not have thought, like, why is he hanging his rook? Why is he letting me take that rook? And block with a queen, I guess. A quick resign. Yeah. Alright. That was a pretty smooth game. Nice little tactic to end it. Let's not analyze, actually. Let's get a sip. Games. Yeah, the Sicilian on the board, guys. Right. I've been playing this type of Sicilian, the classic one. Probably just this next. No, we like taking it in the center. Like this trade. Pushing another pawn into the center. Check. He brings the knight out to defend. So maybe just this. Hitting both pieces. Feels good. This, here. Fine. Also this, hitting the rook. He's got a revealed attack now, but now I can do this. The classic thing. Queen on this square, and the bishop on this square, the interaction between the pieces there. If I... How can I attack this bishop to therefore render this knight undefended? He's not trapping my queen, I just go here, right? Let's hit the rook. With Fianchetto, this diagonal looks very juicy for us. The rook. This queen now hits everything. Yeah, that's a good move. We're a little bit close to getting the queen trap there. We've got this square or this square. Probably this square, just hits the pawn. Although we do need to get castle. Running a bit behind in development. Liking this bishop, but we've got to be aware that it is undefended. So a move like this could win the bishop. That was protected again. Why does he want to move that knight? What is he planning? Go. Can't do that. Do this, hit the bishop. We've got to push this pawn. Way too much pressure on this e-file. I think we're just about hanging in there in terms of time and the game. Pawn's just holding the rook on. Looking for where to target this maybe. Or... He's really investing in this pawn. Hit the rook. Guess he just puts the rook on. file to try to advance the pawn. Lost, haven't I? This is a weird one. Mate, even though my position looks like active, like look at this bishop, really nice. Queen, pretty active. Bishop, active. My king, you know? My pieces were great, it was just my king. I just didn't castle. Get away with it for so many moves, but then eventually the cows come home to roost, or whatever they say. Crows come home. I'd want to play this, but it does just open this bishop up really nicely for him. So let's defend this pawn. Alright, let's not make the same mistake as last time. I was thinking of doing some weird stuff, trying to trade off the bishop. But let's just castle. Not lose. Ah, I forgot about defending this. Forgot this bishop got in the way. Got a check. Really do much. This. And he gets that. You know what? It's probably resign. Now he's just trying to trade off my pieces. Just up a rook and a bit. Yeah, there's not really much to do. Mine's getting a bit chest tired. I guess we could come back with part 3. Let's go for a big attack, have some fun. I mean, we can hit his queen, but actually his comes with check though, so that's just brutally good. Yeah, this is a firm resign. Come on, let me take this bishop, please. That would be a lovely blunder to give me. Let me back in the... Come on, I've really persevered here. I mean, I can take this, but I can also take that. This looks way better. And this... Ooh, guys, this pawn might get me back in the game, you know? So this, I guess he just blocks. This. So here. I mean, it looks good. I don't think it. Well, he does that. I do this. Check. He does that. I do that. Maybe. No, this bishop defends the mating threat. I think this gets me back in it. Is there anything better? Yeah. Also win this. Actually, yeah, I think I'm winning now. Oh, the tides have turned. Oh no, of course he takes that way. Yeah, good move. So I've got this. 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 If I take this, rook takes. Then I've got not much. Let's do this. We can get his queen here, but I just go here. Not got anything else. This looks good. Just allowing my bishop to get here. Or I could just hit the queen. Pretty nice. I guess he'll come here, try to trade off my queen. No. And the bishop. Try and get these moves in. Hit the king. Also just take this pawn. Maybe that's a bit slow though. Now he can get his rook out. Ooh. Oh. I forgot the queen was there. I just saw the fork. Oh, that is stupid of me, guys. I just saw the little tactic and did it. Didn't realize the queen was protected. But to be fair, this guy deserved to win. I played atrocious this game. I don't want to get another knight situation where I'm just getting checked forever. Yeah, this guy deserves it. So, like I say, guys, we're struggling at these 5-minute games. We're going to keep trying. I'm going to focus on the 10-minute games to actually improve my chess, and then do these 5-minute games as a bit of fun. But yeah, it's intense. Thanks for watching, and drop me a subscribe. See you next time.